What is up, guys? Showed Up the King here, back with another video. So, as you can tell in the title, this is my Geargia deck profile. This deck is fire. I've tested it out in like 6 duels and have not lost once. Haven't even come close to losing with this deck. I'm currently climbing the KC Cup. I'm having a blast. Let's get into this profile. I have to honestly say this is one deck that I did not see coming. There was a lot of interesting cards that came out of the new set, and this was definitely one of them that I didn't see coming. So the star of the show is Geargia Attacker, 1900 attack, 100 defense, can flip it face down, and when you flip it face up, you can destroy any spell or trap card on your opponent's side on the field up to the number of other Geargia attack monsters you have. Which means when you flip it face up on its own, it doesn't kill anything. But if you have another monster on the field, you can kill up to 2 spell and trap cards per turn. And if you have double copies of them, each one of them can do it at the same time. Unlike with Ghost Trick, no matter how many Ghost Trick ghouls you have, if you flip them both up at the same time, they both can't get the same effect off at the same time, where Geargia can actually do it. Then the secondary star of the show is Geargia Anchor, and this monster 1800 attack and 500 defense. And when this card is flipped face up, it can destroy monsters up to the number of Geargias that you have. And in this one, it doesn't actually have to have, for some reason, it doesn't have to have another one on the field. Like I only had one, and you'll see through the replay, when you flip it up, again, you can destroy another monster on the field. So the other one is actually a really strong card, is a Geargia Arsenal, and this card is 1500 attack, 500 defense, and his ability is whenever he's special summoned, he gains 200 attack, so essentially when he's on the field, he's always 1700, and you can tribute him to bring out any Geargia monster in defense position, anyone. So this card is great. I'm also running one Geargia Accelerator. This card, 1400 attack, 800 defense. And if you control another Geargia monster, you can special summon this card. This card helps when, if you have this card plus another main Geargia, that just means you can activate the effect to more than one without having to actually do an extra summon. I'm actually thinking about to actually run 2 of him, so that's great. And again, you'll see what I mean in the replays, and that's pretty much it. Very simple. And then the whole point around Geargia is to have protection. If you do not have protection, do not make this deck, because you will get trounced. The only deck that has this deck will struggle against is probably Hazy Flame, because Hazies cannot be targeted directly. So destroying Hazy monsters is going to be very difficult. But I run 2 Super Rush Headlong because I only have 2. 2 enemy controller because I think 3 is a bit excessive. I have a needle wall, and surprisingly, I have 2 needle walls, but I think 1 will fit well because Geargias can go face down. If your opponent has full board and you have a face up Geargia, as long as you survive that turn, and on your next turn, you can flip your Geargia into defense position, activate needle sealing, kill all their face up monsters, and then flip yours back up to avoid getting destroyed. Of course, pulse mines, you need that. They're machines, so it works. And then you have your standard Curse of Anubis and Windstorm. So I'm gonna get into these deck the matches, and then I'll be right back. All right, guys, we're back. Getting into, there's only 4 videos. I did have a bonus video, but I want to get this out quick. Maybe if we have enough time, I'll throw in the bonus video. We'll see. And again, like I said, I really wish I could have got another Mask Hero Anki. I was only able to pick up 1, and with boxes like this, you're only really able to go through it 1 time. So I'll have to hold off for my Mask Hero deck if I want to run Anki as the main boss monster, because I only have 1 copy, but I did get 3 copies of Mass Change. So he goes for the Vision, the Vion. Goes for the Poly. Now, this is the mistake he made. Whenever I run my Aster deck, I never fusion summon on my first turn because you do not know what that other person has. So I got exactly what I needed. Ended my turn, full back row. But once he realized what I had, he has no choice but to attack because either way, his monster's going to get destroyed. So he drops the Celestial to draw 2, goes for the attack, and of course, I kill him anyway. And with Arsenal in my hand, makes it even easier. So he goes for the revival, and he actually played that prematurely because if he would have waited, I would have attacked first. But because he summoned it as soon as I summoned, it set up the play for me to get my monster, use Anchor's effect, destroy him, flip up attacker, and then he messed up twice because he flips up before I even get a chance to destroy it, and it basically wastes his card. Switch him to defense. He draws 2 again, ends his turn, and I'm good to go. Now I'm in full control. Again, he plays enemy controller. Not much he can really do because I'm in still full control. Flip anchor. Pop him, flip. Hit him for 19, hit him for 18. He tries to get Dreamer. He has to go for a poly because he can't do anything else. But again, I have full control, so I go ahead with the pulse mines. So no matter what he summons, I'll steal any scoops. He scooped up out of there. Hawkeye. Telling you, this deck destroys everything. Back row, monsters. As long as you get protection, it Hakkai's everything. And of course, I'm using Bandit Keys with Restart. It's the best way to make it consistent, in my opinion. So again, as long as I have a back row and a monster that I need, I'm good. So I go with the Arsenal, swap him out. So I want to destroy his back row. This might actually be my favorite match so far. So he goes, and I bring out the Pulse Mine. So even if he wants to special summon this turn, there's nothing he can do. So I actually ended up going for the summon, double summon, flip attacker, destroy 2. Hit him, hit him. And right there, I screwed up every plan he had. He doesn't even get the attack boost anymore from Shark, so he has nothing on board that can get over my 18 or my 1900s. So all he can do is just go after Accelerator. Which he does, but then doesn't realize that Accelerator gives you back my Arsenal, and then when I resummon my Arsenal, he's 2100. Flip Anchor back, Hawkeye. Pop both monsters. He gets his oyster, but it doesn't matter because I have 3 monsters on board. 19, 21. 99. Telling you guys. And I don't even know if this is the final version, but it's pretty daggone close. I think this match I might actually be able to use Needle. I think this is the one. I know one of these duels, these last two, I actually end up using Needle Sealing. Honestly, it's more of a tech card. If you get up against a big monster that you know you can't get around, it's a great card to have. Because people tend to swarm when they know they have to. So that's why Needle Sealing works well in this deck. Again, I noticed I had two cards that I could use for protection. Use Arsenal. Get out Anchor. And I've set down my defense because I know I got it. He goes Sergeant Electro. Attacks. 99. Summon 19. Take 18. And he can't see anymore, so his skill is useless. Only 300 life points left. And I got an attack position, but then he actually hits me with the Time Wizard. Gets the Time Wizard effect. And I let him hit me for 500. But keep in mind, this is Windstorm, so I didn't have to take the 500, but I figured why even care. Got Arsenal. Summon, make him 19. Okay. Just that quick. Just that quick. And again, this is me climbing, I believe this is equivalent to platinum level in the KC Cup right now. I think I'm currently stage 8 or level 8 or 9 or something like that. And this is the last one I got for you guys. Hopefully this is the Needle Sealing one. Could have sworn I had one on here, but maybe I don't. Who knows? All that protection, plus I had Anchor. I was loving it. So I summon, and I figured, just go ahead and attack him. Take 3. No biggie. But now he realizes that he has to attack, so he goes Poly. Brings out Paladin. I'm well prepared for Paladin. I use that Pulse Mines. Flip him on his back. Get my attacker. Flip up Anchor. Okay. Hit him for 19. Hit him for 18. Now he's sprawling. You don't know what to do with 300 life points left in the full back row. You can't do nothing. You can try. Goes for that Poly again. And this time he tries to bring out Red Eye Slash. So I understood you do not want Red Eye Slash to attack. If he declares an attack, you cannot target him. So that's why I flip up the enemy controller as soon as he's summoned, because I don't want him to be able to make an attack. So I snatch him, and hold on, let me pause it. I could have done that one or two ways. I could have either used the enemy controller to flip him so he couldn't attack, but what I decided to do was I econ took because I already knew I had game. So I summon Arsenal, flip Anchor, okay, gone, game. Telling y'all, man, Geargia is the truth. I guess I got time to show y'all real quick this bonus video of my Weevil deck, my Weevil beatdown deck. Why not? So this is Weevil versus Chaz. I can't remember what he was using, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, he's using Ojamas. Oh yeah, this is when I use needle sealing. So he goes for the econ, switches me to attack position and goes for the attack. I use the Wall's Disruption, takes 1,000, of course, in his turn. I set my Man-Eater Bug in defense. Give him another 1,000, but this time he's able to use his Ojama Blue to bring out 2 Ojamas. And then next turn he gets the Ojama King summon, but I have 2 cards on board that can pretty much take care of that. This is why needle sealing is good. You wait for the big monster, and no matter what, Ojama would have crushed him. My needle bug, my arsenal bug. So needle sealing is clutch. All I needed him to do was summon another monster and get greedy. So he locks up the field, sets a monster, gets greedy, needle sealing. Destroys only the face up. So he wasted all his resources to get no attacks. And then I flip my Man-Eater Bug, destroy his face down, swing for game. 99. Get this blickia. Hit you with the blickia. Alright guys, hope you all enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe to the channel. Showing up the king. Okay. See y'all later.